There are lots of people here. See my face. Loads and loads and loads of people. I'm just going to flip round. I forgot my cable and my battery's starting to run out, so I'm going to nip back to the car, get my cable. 10%, man. Probably should have got it first. And the march is just about to start. I think it's starting now, actually. They're going to march all the way up to the Parliament House from Supreme Court Gardens. Got police on horses. Police not on horses. Everything seems to be nice and calm so far. No violence or anything. There was meant to be a counter protest somewhere, but I haven't been able to find them. So I had a good chat with a couple of ladies over on TikTok. If anyone wants to go and check that live out, I'll upload it to YouTube later on as well. I just want to make it clear that I am here. I'm just documenting. I'm not involved in any Nazis or anything like that. I have great respect for this country and all the people in it of all cultures. So I'm just gonna flip around while I go. Ooh, hello, extreme close up. Yeah, I'm in Perth. I heard Melbourne was wild. I think they've had theirs already. Did you go anywhere in Sydney? Like, did you go to the one? Hang on a minute, I'm trying to find my. I've got 10% of my freaking cables in the car. Hey Naomi, how you going? So I don't know what to do. I don't want to be part of the march. I've asked a lot of people to interview them and ask them, like, you know, what's their reason for marching. Because it seems to be, I'll show you in a minute, hang on. Just get across the road and get plugged in. Hang on. Where's my freaking thing gone? Hang on a minute. Just trying to find my power bank. God, it's gone really quiet. So there's been lots of Aussie, oi, oi, oi going on. Lots and lots of people. I've never been to anything like this before, so it's a brand new experience for me. I've asked lots of people to let me interview them. I can't go on my headphones now, so hopefully that's charging. Right, it's charging, cool. I've asked loads of people if they would let me interview them. No Nazis. I think I can tell the far right ones because they look really grumpy and they didn't want to talk, they didn't want to be interviewed. But it's quite intimidating when you're on your own, you know. But yeah, they don't seem to be starting to march yet. I don't know which way they're exiting. So we'll get back amongst it. Outback Steakhouse person. Oh, thanks for being here, fellow. I didn't even think about your modding and stuff, so yeah, thank you, appreciate it. I just went live on TikTok for like, I don't know, an hour and a half, and fuck me, the comments, crazy sauce. They said it's very, the people on TikTok were saying it's very, very different atmosphere here to what it was in Melbourne. So hang on a minute. So I think there might be a few different groups here and stuff, but I think the people who organise this is these guys. So this is what they're protesting against. The escalating costs of living crisis, lack of affordable housing, hospital breakdowns, increase in violent crimes, mass immigration and overpopulation, the destruction of our history, culture and family values. So out of that list, I think only the first two have affected me. I haven't noticed anything else, but then I don't leave my house, so. But yeah, I when I've talked to a few people and in the chat on TikTok and stuff, it's more, there was a really massive gross banner up at the beginning. If you look at the beginning of my TikTok live, I will upload it to YouTube as well. I saw Sikant as well and said hello to him. Actually, I might see if I can find him again. There he is. I'll see if he'll interview me again. Here he is. One of the cameramen just said hello to me. Oh, bugger off, Donald Trump. And I might try and find him later and see if he'll let me interview him. So yeah, I don't know when or where they're exiting. They've got demand national sovereignty. Communism is at the door. So it's a protest against the Australian government due to the housing crisis and cost of living, rise of the cost of living. I think people might be here for different reasons. Like that one. Sorry, I was just taking a picture. Oh, I can hear bagpipes somewhere. I'm going to go and find the bagpipes. Oh, Croatia, lovely. So you can notice the general demographic. It's all people in their 50s and stuff. Same as the UK, yeah. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think that the housing crisis is to do with immigration. That's my opinion. I think it's more to do with, hang on a minute, boomers hoarding their houses, to be honest with you. Oh, there we go, we've got the bagpipes. So I might go around that way. A lot of bogans. Yeah, I mean, I just had someone I work with buy a unit and they're going to rent it out, you know, to pay off their mortgage. That's what's going on.
Pretty much in the Netherlands and outside.
Jump in. Cheers. Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for being here, Vila. I'm loving this because I'm from Scotland originally.
And we're all in it together.
Hi, Tiff.
There is plenty around.
I'm going to see if I can get Sikant to say hello. Hey, mate, will you just say hello quickly on my live? Look who it is!
Hello!
Woohoo!
Everybody,
Are you getting some good interviews?
trying, building it up.
Talk to me.
Really?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
You seem very... I'm the one that's...
Awesome. He's a good egg. All right, so where are they exiting from? The march is supposed to have started. I don't know if maybe some aren't marching and staying here. I don't know. I'm going to go and check and see what's going on here. Oh God, there's a Pauline Hanson poster. Sorry, but not down with that. Yeah, see, I mean, I'm at the Supreme Court Gardens in Perth. They're going to start marching, or I think they have started marching. I don't know. I'm just going to try and find out. I don't see, Susie, I don't necessarily agree with the housing crisis being caused by immigrants, to be honest with you. Hey Jerry, thanks for being here. I'm not protesting. I'm just documenting. Oh my God. Oh, okay, so a lot of people seem to be exiting over here. So I'm going to have a look. So they're marching all the way up to Parliament House. This is a protest for the government to step their game up with the housing fucking hell, I can't get my words out. Housing crisis, the rise in cost of living, all of that. God. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I should do, to be honest with you. There is a mixture of different people with different views and stuff. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the organisers are the same people that people are saying are the Nazis or whatever. I don't know. But I guess they started the whole thing in Australia. But so far it's been really peaceful. There's been no fights that I've seen or anything. Oh, okay, Suzy. Are you in WA? What state are you in? Yeah. I totally agree that something needs to change, man. It's got... People are, living in tents and shit. It's not okay. But I don't think that the rents should be allowed to raise. I don't think there should be people fucking queuing down the streets to view a bloody a house. Do you know what I mean? And but I don't think that boomers are hanging on to their properties and making money out of it. That's also contributes to the housing crisis. And immigration's now, as far as I know, it will start to decline. Oh my God. Yeah, so what was it like in Melbourne? Was there a lot of fights? I don't know, mate. Not round here, I don't think. Someone trying to get a coffee. Oh my God. Right, okay, so they've started marching. Should I follow the march? What do you reckon? Yeah, right, okay. Look, that's the thing. I don't want to comment on things too much because I haven't looked into it as much. I'm just here to document. I was hoping to interview some people, find out why they're here. I did interview a couple of ladies on my TikTok channel, but whenever I asked any men in particular, they're not interested in talking about it. Okay, there was a couple of fights, yeah. So I'm just going to follow alongside. So there's quite a few people. No rioting so far, thank fuck, but yeah. I mean, my question was that I wanted to ask somebody about there's a poor old boy. Has actually anyone Am I allowed to go? Is that the counter protest? Yeah. I actually arranged to meet up with them. I'm not like, I'm neutral. No? Has something happened or? Yeah, all right, okay. So that the counter protest is in there. I'm not allowed to go in there. So they're being sort of cordoned off, I guess, like for safety. They can't let them mix. So I think these were the guys that I messaged just to get their side, their point of view, and they wanted to counter protest and block the protest. But there's way more people. I don't see how they would be able to block it, to be fair. Like, yeah. Yeah, I know, Sazzy. It seems to be happening everywhere. It's happening in the UK as well. But I mean, there is a war, you know. There's a war going on, you know, and shit like that's going to happen. And we have signed up to several treaties. First one in 1951, like refugee treaties, where it is actually the Australian government's obligation to take in refugees and asylum seekers, you know. So if you really want action, then you would have to petition to the government to overturn that, which would be a massive thing. And so, you know, I want to know if anyone's actually done that. Are they just marching and hoping that that's going to change something? But at the same time, I do, you know, it's the government that aren't. Hang on.
Can you just do me a favour, just take one step?
Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry. Yep. Yeah, no, I get you, Griff. Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that as well, Scott. You know. All right, so this is the counter protest. I don't want to march. I'm like... I can't get in there. I just put up the peace sign to the guys in there and they might have seen me doing it, so. I want to go in there and talk to them, I'm not allowed in. And now it looks like I'm marching with these guys. Wow. I'm not allowed to go in and join them. I don't want to be part of this though, but I was supposed to meet up with these guys.
Keep moving along.
Alright. So I'm not allowed to join that group. So I'm going to try and go down the other road to get away for a minute. Oh, can I like interview you for my little YouTube channel, or would I have to show your face?
Not our face.
No. So I'll point the camera down. So, hang on. Can anyone hear? Can you hear all right? I've got a little channel, and I was supposed to meet up with the guys in there. They won't let me in. Just try to interview and find out why people are here, what you want to happen from it.
No, I'm down.
Yeah. So, why are you here today?
Because we're both immigrants, and people are saying, "Geez, can't get houses." Well, we've been here for what, 10 years? We also can't get a house. So
Yeah.
it's not the mass immigration that's problem; it's the government. Unfortunately.
I'm an immigrant too, I agree. Yeah. So, and what I want to know is, obviously, like, so Australia has signed many treaties to, you know, we're obliged to take in refugees and asylum seekers. We're obliged to do that, you know, it's part of the treaty. So what are they doing to action that if they feel so strongly? Are they petitioning to the government? Like, what are they doing? Were they just marching?
It's just racism.
Like, yeah, racism in your opinion, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more people than I thought there would be, right? Yeah. I want to go in there and they won't let me in. Oh, will they? Oh, wicked, okay. Yeah, because it's like, just for me, it's a bit hypocritical to say, like, you know, no immigrants when a lot of them are immigrants or their family are immigrants. And yeah. I think it's a lot bigger, there's a lot more to it than it being mass immigration and stuff, you know. There's a fucking war going on, like, you know. Yeah. Obviously it's different because there's a fucking war going on. That's how I feel, and yeah. So, all right. Well, I've got a little YouTube channel. I've only got like 2,000 followers, and it's A Voice Down Under. If you'd like to follow me, yeah. I normally I'm protesting against the Church of Scientology. So so I got heaps of stuff on there. I've been undercover in the buildings here and in the UK. I've arranged a massive protest in Melbourne, all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, please follow me because that'd be awesome. All right, I'm going to try and get in there and talk to them. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Yeah, they didn't want me to show their faces, so. All right, what's going on? What did I miss? Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, so they're not letting me in because it's I can go in this way. I think it was just outside because it's, you know, obviously it's a conflicting. These guys are against the they're against the march. Hang on. Yeah, no, this has nothing to do with Palestine. This is to do with the Australian government. The people are protesting against mass immigration and stuff like that, and the high cost of living. So I'm going to go in and see if I can talk to these people. Yeah, cheers, Griff. I'm all good, mate. I did speak to them online. Can I speak to any of you guys? My little YouTube channel. No, I won't show your face. No, just want to know your side, and I'm neutral. That's all I want to say. Yeah. Do you know who, like, because I actually messaged someone from here. Do you know who the guy is that's running it? Or? No? I was meant to bring down some t-shirts, but I couldn't bloody find them. That's fine. All right. Yeah, I do need a bottle of water. Hey? Someone just put in my chat, bottle of water. I'd love a bottle of water.
I need water.
I know, right?
I need water.
Are you here with these guys, or yeah? Can I interview you if I don't show you your faces? I'm on my YouTube channel. Is that all right?
That's okay.
No faces?
Hey?
You're not filming us?
No. I mean, I was just gonna just get your side of things. And,
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm.
Okay.
It's hard. I know it's scary to say things publicly. You know.
Oh, I have no shame.
Oh, okay, cool. It was like the amount of shit I got. Like, I went on TikTok for an hour and a half, and I got so much shit. And I'm just like, just because I was down there, like, just showing how many people there were and stuff like that. I'm just documenting, you know. So, why are you here today? What's the main reason? What do you think?
We're here in support of the Indigenous people who were here first. This is their land. These cunts, these other cunts, these fascist cunts, they're all brainwashed.
They're all brainwashed. They think that it's immigration that's the cause of like the cost of living and the housing crisis, when in reality it's the people in the default, like
For the boomers hanging on to their properties and
exactly
Hanging on to their lives.
Yeah. And the elites are like causing this like race war between all of us to distract us from the class war, when all we really need to do is unite together against like these, like the minority. The elites are the minority, but they do have all the power, which is money.
Yeah.
So that's
Are you both immigrants or you
I was born here.
Me too.
My
Yeah.
parents were.
yeah? Or have immigrant family or yeah?
Yeah.
My mom's from
And so are theirs.
Yeah.
So are theirs.
Exactly. My mom's from Singapore. My dad's from America.
Yeah.
And moved here in their 20s.
Yeah.
But I have half siblings who are Aboriginal. So
Yeah, okay, yeah.
If I want to be able to support them as well as. So there's a dude wearing a Che Guevara shirt. That's not good.
Sorry.
That's nasty. Why is he wearing a Che Guevara
I
shirt?
don't know.
Let me not forget my big hat.
I was actually meant to come down here to meet whoever's organising this. I don't know who it is. I messaged on Instagram. So I have some t-shirts that always have, always will be. I've got heaps left for it. I used to sell them on Australia Day.
I think my sister has a big hoodie.
Yeah. I got heaps left over because I shut my shop down and I was like, oh yeah, and then I couldn't fucking find them. So I'm like, so yeah.
And it's sad. They pointed out that there's kids in that protest as well.
So sorry
Yeah,
to interrupt. Are you a legal observer? Are you a legal observer?
What do you mean?
Are you a legal observer for the rally?
Oh, no. I've just got a little YouTube channel. I've come here.
Okay.
Honestly, like, no, totally respect what you're doing. Everyone's like, don't go over there. They're dangerous and they're, you know.
I think, I saw a lot of people like talk about like going to the city today, but I think everyone who like is against a fascist and a Nazi should show up.
Is
bigger numbers.
the organizer of this one is it the one organizer that's organising it in all states as far as you know? Like,
I think like obviously like anti-fascist like groups have like tried
Like,
to organize these, but I feel like this
This is what I
rally
got.
wasn't very like well organized.
this is what I was given. Like, nobody will let me interview them over there. So, apart from these two ladies, and they gave me this, and so this is what they're protesting against. I haven't seen any racism over there, but
It's under the guise of we just don't want people stealing our houses.
But you know what? I didn't see. I saw maybe 2 Aboriginal flags, which
There's
is,
been
you know.
quite a few people of colour
Yeah.
who are confused.
I saw an Aboriginal woman with them, and it confused me.
Yeah, but what I've seen on the adverts and stuff is that, you know, they're saying, oh, 1 flag and all of that, but there's actually 3 Australian flags. So I thought I would see more of that, and that's kind of like, that's racist, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some really, there's a lot of emotions going on. Is that oh, I thought that was Sikant for a minute there, you know Sikant?
Oh yes.
I was on his channel, so I'm actually an anti-Scientology protester. I was on there, I used to have blue hair, and he interviewed me outside the Scientology building. And I saw him earlier, I saw him earlier, he was down there. And I was like, no one will talk to me. But yeah, there's so many emotions running high.
Yeah.
Lots of angry people, lots of people.
Oh yeah. A lot of them.
Yeah.
I just wish that these fascists could see, like, even like if they're not, you know, being violent, their words still mean so much. Like, no matter like what they say or do, like, I don't know, it. As much as I want everything to change and somewhat go, oh my god.
Yeah, I saw that at the beginning, and I've got that on my TikTok. I did like an hour and a half on TikTok, and now I'm on YouTube, and
It's just.
but that's just dumb, in my opinion.
I wish they could, like, get it in their fucking heads that
I think a lot of it is not having the intelligence to research things properly, you know, and just following the herd. And
if people were more open to like education and like actually changing, like, I don't know, none of this would be a thing if they were all able to see their wrongs instead of giving one apology years ago. Like, it's still not enough. You can't give one apology and expect everything to go away.
I think it's massively needs to be a recognition of the generational trauma for sure. You know, instead of kind of like, in my opinion, putting Aboriginal people down and saying, oh well, they're all just druggies and that, you know, that you give them the house and they ruin it. Well, actually look into why their trauma and
help them instead of
but
grouping
give them a house that's designed
Yes.
for a colonial or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like where they might prefer to be, I know, being outside more and cooking outside and stuff like that. Well, design an outside kitchen or something like. Do you know what I mean? Or ask their opinions, and that's.
You need to be able to accommodate the people that you're, I guess, against if you want to change.
So they've got they don't want help. They want to be left alone, and that's the thing is you can't like. Each group of people with their different opinions, they're not all exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know, you'll have some that don't want to be helped, some that do. Like, so it's just being, I guess, I don't know, just understanding of others and just, yeah. But I mean, to be honest, they all seemed happy, and the general consensus I was getting is that they're protesting against the government. Nobody said, but then I wasn't able to interview people, so God knows what they would have said if I, you know.
I'm
But,
honestly
yeah.
like.
A lot of it's ignorance.
A majority of these fascists are old people, so I'm not too worried about them because they're gonna
That's
die.
the general demographic.
They're
It's
going
like
to
the
die.
50-year-olds, yeah.
They're gonna die in a year. They're all gonna die, and
Oh my God.
it's just really.
I've
sad.
never been to anything like this in my life. Like, it's a lot.
It's really sad seeing
Yeah.
how many of them
Yeah.
compared to how many of us. We're such a small group when there could be so many more people coming out and showing their support.
Yeah.
I understand the fear. 'Cause I was also scared to come here.
Yeah.
Like mainly.
At least you've got a friend with you. I'm not
Exactly.
by myself. But yeah. Well, thank you for talking with me.
What was your name?
Oh, my name's T.
Nice to
I've
meet
got
you.
so my YouTube channel is A Voice Down Under.
Oh,
I'd love to get some follows. But yeah.
I like you. Also, I know you.
Ben, hello.
What flag is this?
This is the red Eureka stockade.
Okay.
It's well, they used it in the 70s and the 80s for like socialist and communist things, but I'm trying to reclaim it from the blue version, you know.
Okay.
If I see more of these on the streets, I'll be happy.
Okay. Can I interview you for my little YouTube channel? I won't show your face if you want. I can put the camera down. So why are you here today?
I'm here to counter protest against this anti-immigration
Yeah.
protest. I don't think. I don't think this is a place. Well, Australia is a place for this kind of rhetoric because I don't know. All these white dudes aren't here legally either. So, and I'm not here legally. I don't think any of us are, except the First Nations people. So, I mean, this is the point of all that, you know. And also, I hate the saying, like, fuck off, we're full. Are you fucking kidding me? This country is, like, barren, you know?
Yeah, it would take a lot of infrastructure to we wouldn't want to build on all the land, but there's definitely a lot of space and there's a lot of empty houses in country towns and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I went over there and I tried to interview people, they wouldn't speak to me. Grumpy men.
Aren't you an observer?
I'm not. I'm just me. I'm here. I'm more. I'm scared, and I normally protest against the Church of Scientology and all the abuses that go on within there. I was on Sickhunt's channel about him, like Sickhunt, Mr. Sickhunt.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I had blue hair, and he interviewed me outside the building. So I don't know if you saw me,
Was that
but
when you came down to do the Mandra video?
No. I was only on that one. Like my channel was A Voice Down Under, but my E's coming off. So yeah, I normally protest against Scientology and delve into cults and stuff like that.
What about for Palestine or I don't know, like
Yeah,
Aboriginal stuff?
I'm down with everything, but that basically.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all very confusing and there's so much conflicting information, and I guess that's why I'm out here trying to figure shit out and.
Well,
Is
this going on the internet?
Yeah, on YouTube. Is that right? Yeah.
No, but like.
I haven't showed your face, so.
Oh no,
yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. It's if you're out there and you're confused yourself and you're trying to get the word out to other people.
Yeah.
Who also might be confused like yourself.
Yeah.
It is a good idea to ask some of these people, but also some of these people are also confused.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's everyone's different, and there's a lot of emotions going on.
Yeah.
Quite rightly so. But what I want to know is if they're so strongly believing in this mass immigration and all of that, what are they doing about it in regards to Parliament? Have they written a petition? Are they aware of the treaties that have been signed that make us obliged to take in refugees and asylum seekers and stuff, you know?
Well, asylum seekers, they are not allowed to be, refused.
Yeah, exactly. And you're not allowed to send them back to a war-torn country either.
But did you know that they detain a lot of people in Christmas Island?
Yeah.
And
In
all
really
the-
bad conditions, yeah.
So, and it's still going on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of shitty. But why? This is a nice place. Why do we have to have this stuff?
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, you know? It's hard to please everyone,
Do you
know?
think, do you think they know exactly what they're protesting for? Like all of them?
Not all of them. Some of them seem to be, you know, they're protesting against the government. They've had enough. They want things to change. Some of them are like just blatantly against immigration, and some of them don't know what the fuck's going on. And then some of them are mixed. That's the general kind of, you know.
But you didn't manage to get any.
No, but like listening and seeing their signs and stuff like that. Yeah.
If you would like other people to interview, I've got quite a few friends here.
Yeah, I mean, I need practice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to see what my chat's saying. Hey, how you going? But I appreciate what you're doing. Let's see. It's deport them all, please. Your own citizens, not have your politicians be traitors.
Okay.
Dude sounds like he did too much camel dung. Not too bright.
Hey, shut up, man. I only smoke marijuana, legally, by the way.
Don't actually understand what you're talking about. I am documenting the march. I'm documenting both sides. I'm documenting the whole thing. What do you suggest I call it? We're not in the EU, but there are agreements. There are treaties that have been signed by Australia. I don't. As far as I know, no, they can't refuse. Australia has signed treaties to take in refugees and asylum seekers, you know, and they're not allowed to break that agreement, and they're not allowed to send them back to a war-torn country. But yeah, if you can tell me anywhere where you've seen that written, any documentation, then I'm open to reading it, you know. I mean, I did have a big long discussion with a couple of ladies on my TikTok. I did a live from TikTok for about an hour and a half. Hi, Sharing Silence. Nice to see you. Anti-mass immigration. Yeah. No, I get that. But you know, I've done a bit of research, but from what I've gathered, that mass immigration is actually starting to decline now. I mean, there's a war going on, you know, and we have taken on a lot less refugees and stuff than other countries, way less. There's so many people. Interview the Australians, yeah. I'm not going to interview them while they're marching. I was there for about an hour and a half before the march. I recorded their signs. I interviewed a couple of ladies. It's on my TikTok. Hey Susan King, how you going? This is against the government. They want to change. And these guys, this is a counter protest. So I've spent an hour and a half down at the Supreme Court Gardens with the I might just sit down with this lot. Hang on, I'll show you the flyer. that I was given there. Oh man. So this is a flyer I was given down at the Supreme Court Gardens by the people who are in the march. This is what they're protesting against. So the escalating cost of living crisis, lack of affordable housing, hospital breakdowns, increase in violent crimes, mass immigration and overpopulation. Hello. No man, I'm a centralist.
Literally chilling by a tree
You're a promoter.
I'm a what?
Promoter. There's gotta be a fact.
Interview me. Oh, that was sick hunt again. So there's a bloody helicopter and everything. Oh my god, loads of things are being deleted. That's not true. They're allowed to do what they want. Yeah, no, look, right. They have the right to protest. Both sides do, you know. Both sides have the right to protest. Freedom of expression, you know. No, I don't agree that it's okay to marry a 6-year-old either. James Manoz, I don't remember you, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. So treaties are only enforceable if someone is willing to enforce it. I'm glad Sikant's coming down here to interview the other side of it as well. Ukrainians and rights of women, yeah. Antarctica's got heaps of room. Yeah. Oh, come on. To be honest with you, I think Perth... hi, thanks Jojo. Thank you so much for being in here. I'm in Perth at the moment. I'm just hanging out with the counter-protesters at the moment. I did spend an hour and a half in the Supreme Court Gardens with the other side, I guess. All right, so this is... oh man, I don't even know if I should go back out there. Do you want me to go back out to the other side? Oh, come on, this isn't fucking America. All right. Hey, Kia, how you going? I'm not organising anything, mate. I'm just documenting. All right, I'm going to go and see what's going on with the march. Should I walk up to Parliament House? What do you reckon? Yeah, how's the immigration situation in Hong Kong? Have you been taking in immigrants there? Release? I don't think so. We're not going to do that. Thank you. Goodbye. No, it's alright. Oh my god, so many questions. So I'm in Perth, Western Australia, documenting the March for Australia protest. I'm going to run. Shit, hang up. They're protesting against the government. They want a change due to the lack of housing and the increase in the cost of living, etc.
Why are you there?
No, I'm in Perth, Western Australia. That's good. I'm glad there's no protesting in Hong Kong. Exactly, Vicky. I agree. I'm quite happy here. Thank you. I don't want to move. I'm not complaining about anything. I'm just documenting, okay? Yeah, walk to Parliament House. It's all right, Susan. I'm honestly, I'm neutral. I'm just getting people's opinions, just documenting. I support all cultures.
You're not bad no
Hey?
I'm sure it's about
What are they doing? What's going on? That's a good point, David Kendall. Yeah. The media can tell me whatever, but I make up my own mind or do my own research, you know. The weather's beautiful. It's a lovely sunny winter's day. Who, me? Do I live in Australia? Yeah, I live here. I'm a citizen. I've been here 15 years, originally from the UK. Oh, man. That's a bit concerning. Hello.
Do you know what that said?
Absolutely no idea. Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, we are on YouTube.
Yeah, me too. What are you? Yeah. Have you had loads of interviews? Because they wouldn't freaking talk to me. Yeah. What's the channel? Oh, I'll tell you in a minute. Sorry. Yeah, it does.
Well, okay, so there's two consensus. One, those people that are there for their human rights, they think they're liberators of Australia. I have no scruples.
I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going up to Parliament House. What's the channel name? I'm going to keep walking. I want to get up to. Exactly. Thank you. I don't need to pick a side. All right, I'm going to try and catch up. Yeah, right. So you're not allowed to protest. Wow. You were at the march in Brisbane. What was that like? Was it a big one, or was there any violence and all that? Yeah. Did you see the flag? If I catch up with them, I'll see if they'll talk to me. But they just look like a load of teenagers trying to cause trouble, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, I'm originally from the UK. I totally get it. I do. And I appreciate both sides, but at the end of the day, if you want action, what are they actually doing to get action? That's what I want to know. Have they petitioned to the government? Are they aware of the treaties? Or are they just shouting into the nothing, you know? Mate, I appreciate you with your hammer. I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen any of the comments. There's so many people interviewing people. Woo, that was loud. I'm not protesting anything. I am documenting what's going on. I've never been to anything like this in my life. So I'm just seeing what's going on. Hamas is green. I am Australian. I'm an Australian citizen. I was married to an Australian. I have an Australian son. And I've lived here for 15, nearly 16 years. That's true, Observer. All right, I understand, Memphis Cheng. Could you stop spamming that, please? If we had a flag with Chinese writing on it, wouldn't it be concerning? Yeah, I mean, maybe I shouldn't have said concerning because I didn't know what it said, so fair enough. Fair comment. It could have said anything, couldn't it? Okay, Infada, I don't know what that means. There's a fair amount of protesters, to be fair. There's a huge amount. Hey, the rig, how you going? Yeah, no, it's okay. To be fair, I haven't really been asking. Oh, look, they're getting questioned by the police now. All right, so they're the guys that had the flag, which I don't know what it said, and they're being moved on by the police.
before this, she said. The back, but apparently my
Whoops. All right, they're getting surrounded. I just want to know what it says. Sorry.
Aussie.
Fucking.
Wait, what is the flag?
I don't know. I'm not. Nah. Well, I don't know. I don't know what it says. I want to try and interview them. But yeah.
Free up the bombers.
It could just be people sharing shit, or it could be some serious shit. So just stay safe, you know.
Loading stuff up in a car.
If anyone knows what that says, can you let me know? Can anyone do a translation for me? We haven't lost our country. If there's anyone you want to say that to, it's the Aboriginals, in my opinion. Hey Judy Care, thank you so much for the super chat. This is your 10th super on a live stream. Woohoo! Can someone translate? Excuse me, can I talk to you?
Of course, of course.
What does it say on the flag?
It just says, Ya Allah Abdullah. It's a religious song. Peace
What
sign.
does it mean?
It's like about Shia Islam. It's about kind of like showing our communities here as well. You know? Just like if someone was showing off their culture, we show off our culture. Because this is a diverse country.
Yeah.
It's never been one person Aussie. Everyone's Aussie. I was born here. Born here, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. The people that don't understand are obviously, you know, they're thinking it's something like, you know,
100%.
I want to chop your head off or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's the wrong type of stereotype. That's what the media is doing.
Yeah,
you know?
okay, yeah. No, I appreciate you talking. Okay. All right, so, oh God, I asked people in the chat to tell me what they think it says, and they're saying Hamas. It's a Hamas flag. It says bomb throwers, stuff like that. No.
That's just propaganda, and after that, like,
Bro's lying.
we're not gonna be fooling.
Everyone's saying you're lying.
No, you're right. But they don't say anything when it comes to people like that, you know? Saying kick people out the country. I've been here my entire life, paying my taxes, no criminal
I'm an
record,
immigrant,
no
like, yeah.
That's what
yeah.
I mean. Everyone's Australian, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone. Doesn't matter what race or religion.
Yeah.
That's what peace is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Not something like that over there. Anyway, love you.
Yeah. No worries, you too. All right. Okay, so he's saying it was I couldn't hear what he was saying properly because he had something over his mouth, but he said it was a prayer, a peace prayer. Oh, he's got the microphone I wanted to get. I need to get one of those microphones. I think people would be more inclined to be interviewed if I had a fucking microphone. I did buy one, and then I obviously didn't check the fitting for my phone, and it doesn't fit. I think he's making a point that I think he was making a point that you know, certain groups are stereotyped, you know.
Who?
Yeah. The guys back there.
Yeah, I think so as well. They're dressed in black. They didn't do anything, and as soon as they saw them, they were talking.
It's because they do that. They bring the ISIS will come here. Like people who support ISIS, they come here and they just like they know it's not about them, and they'll rep things that they shouldn't be repping, like ISIS.
Do you want to promote your channel?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What's your channel name?
Gary Bay. Everyone goes to subscribe to Gary
That's totally good. We're out here doing this every day. So.
Yeah? How do you spell that?
Garrry.
Okay, cool. Gary Barry.
Should we wait for those guys? Do we go together?
Alright, see ya. This is chaos, man. I've never I've never been to a protest, like a proper big protest like this before, like a march. Yeah, and there's also, as far as I know, 11 different types of Muslim, you know, they're not all terrorists like people say. I think, you know, people really need to educate themselves. And I know I'm being a bit hypocritical because I'm not fully educated or researched in all the stuff that's going on. Hey Kelly U2 fan, how you going? Yeah, can people not spam, please? I mean, it's hard enough for me to keep up with the comments as it is. And I appreciate you all being here. Rules, no spamming, no racism. Pretty much nothing about Trump. Yeah, pretty much that. Cheers, mate. Favourite Kanye song? Favourite Kanye song? I don't remember the name. Back when he first started, I quite liked one of his songs. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, come on, man. Don't start with the Trump shit. Cheers, Joe. Oh, my God. You're up early, Joe. Oh, sorry. It must have stopped because I went in my studio. No Trump, please. Good old Perth City signal issues. Look, you know, the way I look at it is there's a fucking war going on. People have got to go somewhere. I'm in Perth, Western Australia. I'm just documenting what the fuck's going on.
Not me.
No. I don't like Trump, you know. Don't like him. My channel. I mean, you can mention him like once or whatever, but if you're going to keep going on about him, I don't like him, and I don't want to talk about him. I'm way behind the march, so I'm power walking here, and I don't have a gimbal. I'm doing my best, trying to catch up. Yeah, that's true, Magic Mikey. It's my channel. Chat's frozen. Okay. I don't know. I think I'm behind. Refresh it. Yeah. I'm sorry. Look, I don't have a gimbal. If you want to help me buy a gimbal, you can donate. I've got links in the description of my channel. Trying to keep it as steady as possible. So they're marching up to Parliament House. I think I'm keeping it pretty steady, considering I'm trying to power walk and I've got massive titties. Well, he just said Aussie, 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 and I didn't say oi, oi, oi. So I'm not protesting. I'm documenting. Thanks, Ray's New Life. I've talked to all sides. Oh. I haven't interviewed as many people as I'd like to. I feel a bit silly without a microphone, to be honest with you. I do understand things. I just obviously have a different opinion to you, Frozen Feather. I don't like the guy. I'm wrong in your eyes and you're wrong in my eyes, and that's okay. We're allowed to have different opinions. I think there's dumb cunts everywhere, to be honest with you, mate. So we've got a few straddlers over that side. That's not the march. I'm way behind. They've even got choppers out. I do understand what you're saying. Yeah, the walking's definitely good. I don't like what I see of Trump. There you go. I don't like his stupid orange face. I think his hair's shit. I don't like his bumhole lips. And I don't like a lot of his policies. What do I do for a living? I have a couple of my own businesses that I run, and I'm a full-time carer to my offspring. And I do this as a hobby, my channel. Look, we're not in America, we're in bloody Australia, okay? The thing is you never really know the entire 100% truth, do you? Because media twists it in a certain way. Hello, Johnny Depp. Yeah, I'm in Perth. I'm trying to catch up with the march. I did an hour and a half on TikTok trying to interview people in Supreme Court Gardens. A lot of grumpy 50-year-old men that didn't want to talk to me. I did interview a couple of... I'm just going to go, man. Hang on. I did interview a couple of women who were pretty pleasant. Look, if you don't like what I'm saying and the language I use, then feel free to leave, you know? No one's keeping you here. I don't like the whole white Australia thing. I mean, come on, it's a multicultural country, so I'm not down with that. I did speak with some police earlier, off camera, but yeah. I'm going to go shaky camera for a bit while I run. So I want to try and catch up and see what's going on. They're all up at Parliament House. I can see them in the distance. So it's just going to be shaky for a bit. I do apologise. Oops, sorry. Let's not run. Well, I don't want to miss the action, do I? They walked from the Supreme Court Gardens up to the Parliament House, and they've been there a while because I stayed behind and interviewed some anti-protesters, the other side. What's a nibble wife? I think they decided it before that, mate. Oh, Shabib. It is a British colony, yep. All 50. There was actually quite a few. I'm not protesting. I'm just documenting. Oh dear. I'm not protesting, I am documenting. I've spoken to all different sides. Yeah. There's a Western Australian flag there with a black swan. How do I get up there, man? I think I'll go the other side, see what's going on. Oh shit, man. Okay. There we go. Lots of people. Yeah. You right? Oh, cheers. Did you? Yeah, I know, big hunch. I know. I didn't even know where the Parliament House was, to be honest. Can you see all the people up there? Just do a quick pan. So there's quite a few people. If you want to see all of them in the Supreme Court Gardens, I did do an hour and a half on TikTok. I will upload it to YouTube later as well. I'm in Perth, Western Australia, documenting the excuse me, August the 31st march. Yeah, Perth's beautiful. It's a beautiful sunny winter's day. It's a small city compared to the other ones, the other capital cities in Australia. Well, apart from Canberra, obviously. But yeah, quite a low population. So I'm going to keep walking. This is a protest, some are saying by the far right, against the government. They want to change because of the lack of housing, the rise in the cost of living, and such other issues. Yeah, it's beautiful, clean. It's a beautiful, clean country. I remember the first time I came here, I was like, just sparkling, beautiful. I said some people are saying it's far right. I didn't say I think that. I'm documenting. Jeez Louise. Yeah. It is fun to see it. It's interesting. I've never been to a march before. So, yeah. The red Aussie flag, as far as I know, is a maritime flag. And there was a flag act that came in, I can't remember the year, might have been 1950 something, where they changed it officially to the blue one. A lot of people are like, there's quite a few people that have had the red flag and they're saying, oh, this is the original flag, this is what it should be, but I think it's the maritime flag. So they just obviously haven't researched properly. Which is what you're going to get in big groups of people. There are going to be lots that aren't, that just go follow the crowd and think what they want to think, you know. You're not an Aussie, you're not American. Politically, the government in Australia are corrupt and Trump has amazing policies that you might understand if you had to live here. Yeah, I totally agree. I don't live there, I don't know what it's like in America. I know what I hear from my friends and the media, so really, I mean, if that's what I've got to go off and that's how I formed my opinion, maybe it would change if I knew more, but I doubt it. So they're all starting to come down now. So I'm still, I don't know what happened when they were up there. Probably a speech or something. But you can see the general demographic. Let's see if I can get people's signs and stuff.
What's happening?
Look, that he was whisking his flag with his beer gut. I mean, maybe the people with the red flags are ex-Navy, you know, I don't know. Yeah. And he's singing a bit of Jimmy Bars. Oh my god. Yeah. Guys, he doesn't represent all Australians, okay? Sorry. Yeah, it's a huge group, and lots of people are gonna. Oh, they don't all have the same opinion, from what I've seen. But the general consensus is that they want to change and they want to the government to do something about the lack of housing and the rise in the cost of living. So it'd be interesting to know what they've done about that. To people. I have spoken to people. I've only just got up to this bit. Oh, wow. Wow, thank you so much. Who sent that? Julie Kerr. That's amazing. That's very, very generous of you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of factors. Look, I'm not protesting, I'm just documenting. I've documented from both sides. And even a group of Islam people, Muslims, sorry, and spoke to them briefly. What's going on here then? Is it like just a gathering at the moment, or?
Yeah, at the moment. I think they're going to be speaking out the front there at some point.
Oh, okay. I've never even been to this building or a protest or anything. All right, I'm going to try and get over to the front a bit more. Apparently they're going to do some speech or something. I am. Definitely, mate. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. I don't know if I can get any closer. Let's see. It's a beautiful kangaroo paw here. Native Australian flowers. I'll tell you what, it's pretty hot today. Julie Kerr, I can't believe you just gifted that many memberships. That's amazing. I've never had that before, and so incredibly generous and kind of you. Thank you so much. I'm like in shock. I wish I wasn't wearing a black t-shirt. It is. It's a massive, gorgeous, sunny day with lots of people. Oh God. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool, Deepak. But you know, I don't know how that could happen. Yeah, that's a good question. There are a few here. Big hunch. There are a few, but not too many. I think there was quite a few on the other side as well. More on the other side than this side, I think. Sorry. I can someone's got a joint. I can smell some weed.
We need a Trump.
Before we lose that country!
Okay, someone said we need a Trump.
Well, you know, 4 hours go by, all we hear is each other stretched out.
I can't understand what you're saying. I thought they were. I thought they were Australian. No? I'm sure they're Australian over east. Wasn't it a property development, property developer over east or something? I don't know. Right. Yeah, well, you're going to get them everywhere. That is one big flag. Okay, thanks. I'm a seahorse. I was wondering. I didn't think it was the same organisers because I got a flyer and it didn't look anything like the other ones. Like this one. Yeah. Okay, so I've heard all different versions of that. I've heard somebody said he's got 30 empty homes, and someone said 30,000 empty homes, and someone said 150,000. You know. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, true. I'm a seahorse. I'm just going to call you Amma. Just so I'm clear, I'm not here protesting, I'm just documenting. I am neutral or don't know enough about it to form an opinion at the moment. Am I back? God. Yeah, exactly, I agree. Anime gnome? Oh, thanks, Joe. Wow. Okay, so they were saying send them back, I think, which is anti-immigration then. Yeah, looks like it maybe. Far out. Okay, so it doesn't sound like they're aware of the treaties then, if they're saying that, because that has to be taken into account. Yeah. I bet if people's arms are aching. Yeah. Yeah. That big massive sign's not here, the one that said stop immigration. I've got that on my TikTok video. I did a live earlier at like around 12, I think. I will upload it to YouTube as well. I mean, that just depends what they're protesting. Now, is it better? Let me know. Oh, is it better? Yeah? Alright, maybe it's just better up here, I don't know. I'm right up at the where they're doing the speakers now. Oh, cool. Alright. Maybe just because I was with a lot of people, I don't know. Okay, so this is like the back of it. No, I think it gives it a nice effect. Beach ball on the go there.
I got the voice fucking really.
I'm bloody starving. I'm gonna have to head off and get something to bloody eat in a minute. I'll go and get a kebab. I can hear it better here. I'm in Perth, Western Australia, and this is a, oh gosh, what do you call it? Like a protest against the government due to the raise in the cost of living and the lack of housing. Yeah, plus content. No, it's interesting. I've never been to one of these before, and I'm thinking of branching out to other topics on my channel as well, you know. It's really hard to get Scientology stuff. I mean, I can protest outside Perth all every day, but I'm just sitting there and not a lot happens, unless there's an event. No, that would be nice. I'd rather have a Bundy and Coke though, to be honest with you. Have a look around the other side. That is the biggest Australian flag I've ever seen. Look at the size of it. Someone must have made that. Oh, that's good. Sorry you can't walk right now. That sounds... I don't know your situation, mate, but all the best to you. I didn't know it was going to go on this long. I need to get home at some point. I would have thought they would have a lot of these flags from Australia Day and stuff like that, you know. They're not hard to get hold of. But that big one looks like it's... I don't even know. I might ask them. I've got to ask. Where did you get this flag from? Because it's... Hey? It's massive.
Yeah.
Did someone make it? No?
It came from FAL.
All right. Never seen one that big. Yeah, this isn't anything to do with Palestine. This is against the Australian government. They want some action against the rise in the cost of living and the housing crisis that's going on at the moment. They want some action. And a lot of them are anti-immigration. They want to stop mass migration, which, as far as I know, it's actually started to decline. But I may be wrong. You know, there's so much conflicting information out there. But I'm just documenting. I'm not on any particular side. I'm just documenting what's going on in the country I live in. Oh my god, that would be so funny. The crocodile. There's been a beach ball, but not a crocodile. Hello, Birdman. We're outside Parliament House in Perth, Western Australia. So I started off on TikTok at 12 o'clock and I interviewed a couple of ladies down at the Supreme Court Gardens who were involved, you know, attending this protest against government. All right, they're all starting to move out now. Good, because I'm hungry. And then I interviewed a couple of people from the other side who are against this protest. For a wombat would be cool as well. Yeah, I know. I'm sure they're all going to go home and have barbecues now. And I spoke to a guy briefly that had a Islamic flag. So I'm trying to get, you know, I'm just here to document. Yeah, if anyone can clarify, that red flag is a maritime flag, isn't it? I might just ask her. Hi, can I ask what that flag's? Is that the maritime flag or?
No, this is the Australian flag that both two world wars were fought under.
Okay.
And it's the blue one is actually the commercial flag, which we had no say in them changing it, and it was, you know, it was actually for the. We had no say.
So they had the Flag Act. They had the Flag Act in I can't remember what year it was, and then they made the blue one the official one. Yeah, in the 50s. Yeah.
Because it's upside down because the flag's in distress.
Oh, okay. It's in distress. Yeah.
If you want to know about it,
Camera on the ground.
Yeah.
It gives you all its.
Go say something, sorry.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I'll catch you later. Have fun. Okay. So the blue one's the commercial flag, and she said the red one got changed, but no one had any say in it. And so I was kind of right about the Flag Act was in the 50s and they changed it. So it hasn't been the flag since the 50s. But I thought it was a maritime one. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so it's not. But it was meant for something else. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. I'll admit when I'm wrong. There we go. There's an Aboriginal flag. That's the same one as earlier. That's the only one I've seen, I think.
They've been brainwashed.
I don't think you understand.
All right, I'm gonna try and run out of here. And it's the people's flag. Okay, I'll look it up. I'll look it up again and figure it out. I did look it up a few months ago and I can't really remember. My memory is terrible. So yeah, that's the end of it. Bit of karaoke. All right, okay. And then you have the Eureka flag as well, don't you? The horsies. Kids want to see the horses. Yeah, so all in all, it seemed to be I didn't see any violence. It was quite a peaceful protest. Yeah. Yeah, no, thanks, Jojo. I do want to branch out. I mean, that's one of the reasons I changed my channel name. So I want to start to help me get out, because I have been isolating and I haven't been socialising. It will encourage me to go out, you know, and even just show people around Perth, because it is a beautiful city. It really is a lovely, clean, beautiful city. A lot of people ask questions and they want to see it and stuff. I'm in Perth, Western Australia. So it did the two sides. We've come together. It seemed the two sides were protesting in different areas. Yeah, they were. So they were the other side or whatever, was in just up from the Supreme Court Gardens. There's another gardeny bit. I can't remember what it's called. And they were in that bit, and it's kind of they were kind of blocked from going into the march. I was trying to get in there. No, you can't go in. And but then someone said, if you go around the other side, you can just walk in. So they were just trying to keep them separate, obviously. But yeah, that particular group I did, no worries, Sieglin. that particular group, I did see them. They popped up on my Instagram feed, and I messaged them to see what they were doing and stuff. And I was going to meet them down at the Supreme Court Gardens, but I didn't see them there. You know, I just wanted to talk to them and hear their side. Yeah. So then I saw them, obviously, and went and spoke to a couple of them. But I mean, so overall, my general, I guess, review of the situation. Yeah, Sterling Gardens, that's the one. I couldn't remember. Yeah, so I'm British, but I'm an Australian citizen. I have an Australian son. Yeah, and I've been here for just over 15 years. So officially I'm an Australian. Yeah, so I guess my review is, I don't know, I think I might have to process it and then maybe have a little, another little live and chat about it. But it's a lot of different opinions, definitely an emotional day for everyone. There was a bit of anger, a lot of people celebrating their country. I didn't really see, I don't know, I would say, like, in regards to racism, I mean, I couldn't understand what he was saying when he was shouting, but I asked the guy next to me and he said they were saying send them back or something, so that would be racist. I've always wanted to see this building. Sorry. I am a bit nervous. I hate going online and talking and stuff, but I do it because I'm facing my fear. There you go, look, First Church of Christ Scientists. So this must be the Christian Science church, whatever. Another rabbit hole to go down. I'm also out of breath and I'm extremely unfit and I'm walking, so I probably sound a bit wobbly as well. I mean, is send them back not racist? Do you not think? People that have, it depends who they're referring to, I guess. Would you be referring to me as an immigrant? Or are you referring to the people that have flown from a war-torn country that can't go back because their house has been blown up? I mean, it's not as black and white as that. There's so many different situations and, you know, troublemakers and criminals. Well, yeah, that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Everywhere. That's, yeah, exactly. I'm a seahorse. Yeah, I am a legal immigrant, yes. Thanks, Nomad Heroes. Oh, thanks, I appreciate that. I mean, I did used to have a lot more of an Aussie twang when I lived up in the outback, you know. Yeah. And then when I go back to, like, visit the family in England, I'm like, yeah, mate. All right, so it's over now, Corinne, but there was a protest the 31st of August. I don't know if it was... So there was a thing started called the March for Australia, but this seems to be a separate thing that's kind of... I don't know, I'm not very good at explaining things. Yeah, it seemed to be a good atmosphere. There wasn't any fighting, I didn't see any arguing. There are so many, so all of those, let me see. So all those countries that you're listing there, Jordan, Dubai, Yemen, sorry. Well, I don't know about that country because that country's fucked. They have all taken on a lot more refugees than Australia. They've already taken millions. So compared to those countries, we haven't taken in as many, you know. What's going on in Indonesia? Which part are you from? Yeah, many Yemen. I don't know. I never know if it's Yemen or Yemen. I think it's Yemen, isn't it? It's not a good situation there. Really awful. People dying of starvation, you know. Well, I mean, Australia, yeah, but what was it before that, you know? You've got to think of that. I mean, I feel blessed every day that I wake up in this country, you know? But at the same time, I understand that people the colonists have been here for, 400 years or something? And, you know, it's become their country too. So I just think there needs to be a much bigger understanding of the generational trauma that has happened to the Aboriginal people, you know. So England or Oz in terms of cost of living? Both buggered at the moment. Yeah, but I mean, I get that, the double the immigration, but then what's the reason behind that? Is it because there's a war going on? You know, they've got to go somewhere. And it's part of the, you know, Australia's signed treaties. First one in 1951. We are part of a treaty that has agreed to take in refugees. And we're not allowed to send them back to war-torn countries. That's just the way it is, and that's what I mean. I wanted to learn more about this and find out what, if they feel so strongly about this, what's actually been done. Has anyone written to the government to try and get that overturned if that's what they want, you know? I'm not sure if it's doubled or not. I will check. I'm definitely going to do more research into it, you know. I really need a drink. I haven't had a drink for hours. Yeah, it definitely seemed like a bot, didn't it? Really creative username. Yeah. Yeah, we are. I mean, that's the situation. It is a Commonwealth country. It is what it is. Whoops. I think everyone's feelings are valid, but that doesn't, you know, I think the hate and racism is not okay, obviously. And I respect all cultures. Yeah, that's true. I'm a seahorse. But I mean, a lot of them maybe would have wanted to immigrate here before, you know, rather than before it got to the point of them having to be a refugee. And that's okay, you know, like, I'm actually Scottish with an English accent, but I'm an Australian citizen. I've been living here for 15 years. My son's Australian. Yeah, I think I respect all cultures, yeah. I'm not Rhodesian, no. Some cultures are terrible. I would say that. Oh no, it's not that hot, mate. I'll be all right, Merrily. Nice to see you. Look, I think in every religion there are extremists. Yeah, every religion. You've got extremist Christians. You've got extremist Muslims. There's even extremist Buddhists. You know. There's going to be bad people in a lot of cultures and religions. And is it 12 Celsius? It feels hotter because I've been out in the sun and I'm wearing a black t-shirt. But you know, I think it's important to think about like that, like the few people that are behaving badly doesn't represent the whole, you know, the whole country or the whole religion. That's just my opinion, and you know, people are entitled to have their other opinions. You know, as long as we're not hurting each other, and I think just have a bit of compassion for people that have had their fucking houses blown up and their children killed and stuff, you know? That's how I look at it. And then maybe when it's all over and their country's built up again, if they want to go back, they can go back, you know? But I think to chuck people out in a time of need But then again, I recognise that Australian people are living in tents and stuff. So it's I just think that if it was managed properly, if the government managed it properly, there would be enough. We would be able to help everyone. You know. Fabio, so in my experience, I haven't experienced anyone disrespecting. So maybe Aboriginal culture. I've seen people doing that. Yeah. I do believe there is enough to support everyone. I don't hate my own culture. I fucking love Australia. I love Australians, both Aboriginal and people that have come here like the last 400 years. Definitely. I don't want to be carried, mate. I'm an independent woman. I like to walk and I need the exercise because I'm fat. Or maybe just cuddly. Yeah, it's not just going to happen overnight, and something needs to be done. I'm just hoping, I mean, you know, from what I've looked into, mass immigration is starting to decline, albeit very slowly. Yeah. I'm probably fat and sweaty as well at the moment. Let's see. I got a bit dishevelled. Got the old hair extensions in today. Jeez Louise, my wrinkles are looking bad today. Thanks, Joe. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, I'm healthy. I eat healthy. No, I got rid of the blue hair. I got rid of the blue hair. It was way too high maintenance and I cut it in a bob. But I hate having short hair, so I've put extensions in while I'm in public. All right, where am I? I've got to try and remember where I put the car. Down this way. Yeah, I got rid of the blue hair. Man, I've had it for like 6 months and it was like straw where I kept dyeing it and dyeing it and dyeing it, you know. There was a protest. It's finished now. You can see some of the people over there protesting against the Australian government. Yeah, it was a lot, man. I had to do like 4 things every time I wanted to do my roots. It's too much. I wouldn't be worried, you know. I haven't seen any fights or anything today, you know. It depends where you are. I mean, if you were in like the middle of Sydney, it'd be different, you know. Like, Perth's pretty chill. Yeah, it definitely kills your hair. It was breaking off, you know. It was breaking off so much. I was just like, oh, fuck this. Yeah, it's peaceful now. Australian volunteers in the International Legion of Defence of Ukraine. Yeah. That's what I mean. There's dickheads in every group. You're going to have nice and, you know, people aren't all the same. We all see the world in a different way. They were protesting against the government. Some people are protesting mass immigration, but the general kind of consensus was that they're protesting against the government. They want to change. They want something done about the rise in the cost of living. In fact, I've got a leaflet that I was given. They do, yeah. We drive on the right side of the road, mate. Hang on, where's my bloody leaflet? Oh, I didn't hang out. I brought loads of my Cosrecki leaflets and I didn't hand them out. So West Australian Patriots. Again, so that's what they're protesting against. Thanks, sharing silence. Are you the guy that I think you emailed me, didn't you, and showed me your website? Is that you? I've been meaning to. If that's you, I've been meaning to email you back. I'm so sorry. I've just been struggling a bit lately. I just haven't had time to get involved in anything else, if you know what I mean. But here to listen. Yeah. I understand it too, man. It's going on in the UK, and I'm going back to the UK in a month or two, and going to see what's going on over there, you know. Yeah, but I think there's a lot more to it. It's not just mass immigration. No fights, nothing. No, it was really peaceful. You know, kids there and everything. I didn't do the march, I was just documenting all the different sides and stuff. Yeah, the UK is full of a load of yobbos by the looks of it. Some of the channels I've seen, they're like, blah, blah, blah. Bunch of tools, mate. But yeah, they can be very, very racist in the UK. And just like, I don't know, I think if you're going to be protesting for something, you've got to really research it, haven't you? Yeah, please double tap the screen to like the stream. Help me get the algorithm out. I'd love some more subscribers if anyone's interested. I normally protest against the Scientology and exposing cults and stuff in Australia. I've done a lot of undercover footage here and in England. I'm going to be going to a big protest, well, not as big as this one, the IAS protest at St Hill Manor in October in England. I bumped into Sickon. I was like, yay! Hello, how you going, mate? It was lovely to see him. He's such a nice guy. I was on his channel a month ago when I had blue hair. There was a few people that got up and spoke. I couldn't really hear what they were saying, but it started off nice, and then they started chanting, send them home. I think that's what they were saying. I couldn't understand. Yeah, so... I mean, I can't speak for Sydney and Melbourne and what the situation's like there, you know, but I do know of a couple of people that are intense here. Catch you later. Do you know what I bumped into? There was a group of about 5 or 6 kind of Muslims all dressed up with like their faces kind of half covered, like these guys. They looked like maybe in their early 20s or late teens or whatever. And they were holding up a flag, a black flag with red writing on it, like it was Arabic writing, and I had no idea what it said. I went up to him and I asked him, and he said it was a flag with a prayer for peace. And it was kind of like a stand, I guess, what I was getting from him against the stereotype, you know, that they're stereotyped. And that he was born in Australia and he's also Australian. And just because he has a different faith, he shouldn't be like targeted and, you know. And I agree with that because, you know, again, not all Muslims are the same. But it was definitely done in a way. Well, no, I think actually it was a good point to prove. But when the police sort of surrounded them, and I didn't think it was for hate. I think, well, hate against them, maybe. I don't know. See, I don't think stereotypes are useful. I don't think. Oh, cool. Where was that? This is the first time I've been in the city for ages. Bloody ages. I need to do it more often. Let's run across the road. God, it is so peaceful now. So yeah, the anti-protesters, like they were... Hi Arturo. Arturo Zamora, where are you from? What country are you from? Yeah, we do, and it's. Can you imagine living in a country like that when an extremist country where they don't have rights? No wonder they want to get out of their country and go somewhere else. You know. I mean, I wanted to get out of the UK, so I can't imagine, you know, being in a country where you're not allowed to be educated or you're not allowed to drive. You're from the US? Awesome. Just waiting for the bloody green man. To be honest, I mean, it's quite personal, but well, one of the reasons was I could see the decline. To be honest, I've never really felt at home in the UK.
Yeah. Straight down.
And I think that, so I suffered a lot of abuse there, and it's just really triggering for me now. And yeah, a lot of stuff happened there, and I've just never felt at home there, you know, like I feel at home here. I tried living in other countries. I lived in Holland for a while, I lived in Portugal for a while, and there was just something, like the first time I ever came to Perth in 2008, I think it was, just something about it, just, I don't know, I just instantly felt at home, and I felt like I needed to be here. And I came over again in 2010, and within 2 weeks I met the love of my life. We got engaged after 6 months, you know, had a baby together after a couple of years. Yeah. And then he went and died, so. But I applied for my citizenship about 6 months ago, even though I've been here like over 15 years. I finally got my citizenship, I think it was like 2 or 3 months ago. So yeah. I kind of lived in Canada. I was going there every week. Yeah. Love Canada. I miss it. Yeah, and see the Palestine and the Palestine rallies and things like that. I need to clue myself up about that as well, you know. I don't feel like I have enough information to comment on it, you know. But obviously it's a fucking not a good situation and needs to stop. I'm very lucky to be here. Every morning I wake up and I feel so blessed to be here. It's beautiful. This is Perth. This is the Supreme Court Gardens. So this is the Supreme Court. And actually over there in the car park was where my son first ever stepped down a step by himself. He stepped down the curb. Yeah. I remember the first time I walked across these gardens back in 2008. And just, you know, just fell in love, absolutely fell in love with Australia. And I still haven't seen all of it yet. I've only done, I've done all of WA up to Broome. I'm dying to go to Kununurra. I've done NT. Fucking love Northern Territory, but I didn't get down to, I still want to do Uluru and Alice Springs. And I've been to Melbourne. I've been to Adelaide briefly. Yeah. Yeah, I got my wee man to look after. Absolutely. My little boy. So yeah, and he needs me, you know, I'm all he's got, so yeah. Yeah? Oh, the Doubletree, the Hilton. I remember, oh my God, I remember before all this was built, and I just couldn't believe when they started building these massive things next to the Swan Bells. I couldn't believe it. I'm in Perth, Western Australia. You were born in Perth? Okay, cool. Well, hashtag Perth work then. We're still going Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. I must admit, like, you know, I love Australia and everything, but the Aussie, Aussie, Aussie is not the best of chants. It sounds kind of like a bit of a kid's chant. We need to come up with something better, but, you know, it's going on. I don't have a husband. He passed away. But it's all good. I love being single. Oh, that sounds awful. There we go. That's the Swan Bell Tower. I hate it with all those big buildings next to it though, hey. It was so much nicer when it was kind of like on its own. It had more presence, I think. And now it's kind of swamped in a concrete jungle looking thing. But yeah, you can go up there and see the bells and stuff, and yeah. I'll take you across there if you want. I've just missed the fucking Green Man, haven't I? I'll walk over there in a minute. Yeah, it has. It's been around a long, long time. That's okay. I mean, to be honest, I said husband earlier just because it's quicker, but we were engaged. We were meant to get married. We had a 5-year plan, and it was the year after he died. We were meant to get married, but you know, it was an accident, and these things happen, and it was 10 years ago now. So, but I've never been in love since. And he was, you know, he was one of a kind, man. Probably not in Australia, but he was. Oh shit! Bloody hell! They don't give you much time with the Green Man. Hang on. He was to me, right? It was funny actually how we met. So I got sent to a job at a roadhouse, well, a pub attached to a roadhouse in WA, and I'd never seen anything like it. And I remember getting the coach up there and seeing all the bush and everything, and I just thought, oh my god, you know, it was amazing. And then I got there, I was working in the pub, and this bloke come in wearing an Akubra, and I was like, oh my fucking god, you know, because I love cowboys and shit. And it's like, this bloke walks in with an Akubra, and that was it, you know. And we were mates for a little while first, and fell in love. And then we went up north, and we lived in the Pilbara for a few years, and like they were all wearing fucking Akubras. So, but yeah, I just thought it'd be interesting to show you this. You can see all the padlocks, which is pretty cute. Oops. To my second home, I love you, fur. Isn't it cute? Hey, I'm all good, man. I'm happy on my own. I've got my son to look after. But look at all these hearts. Oh my god, there's so many more since last time I came here. And there's one of mine's there somewhere. I can't remember where it was. I put one on here about 10 years ago. It's been lost. I might do another one. So yeah, I love Australia. I'm very, very lucky to be able to call myself an Australian citizen, and I can now get the same passport as my son. We can have matching passports, because I never know which bloody line to go to, you know. Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate some more subscribers. I do normally speak out against the abuses that go on within cults in Australia, in particular Scientology. I go there and I protest. I've done protests in Melbourne. Looking at doing one. I'd love to go to Sydney towards the end of the year, but funds, you know. I also protest them in the UK sometimes. But I'm branching out and wanting to do a bit more. I changed my name to A Voice Down Under. It was Perth Scientology Audit. But yeah, I'm looking at branching out and doing some more things. Maybe following events like this. So if you're interested, I've got a lot of videos about Scientology and stuff if you want to learn about the abuses. I've got interviews with ex-members, educational videos, I've made music. Yeah, so a whole menagerie of stuff. is being disrespectful. You want more independent reports on protests? Okay. I actually really enjoyed today. I've never done it before. And it was nice. I wasn't met with any animosity. There was actually, I tell you what, when I was in Stirling Gardens, it's beautiful. When I was in Stirling Gardens, I had 2 people come up and say, are you not an independent reporter, a something reporter, I don't know. And they had grumpy faces, but have you thought of protesting Islam in one of those countries? No, I haven't. I'm a slag. I'm a big slag super chud. Big up from the UK. How you going? Whoop whoop. What, mate? Yeah, all right. I'll see if I can do some more independent reports on protesting. I'm far from a slag, mate. It's been a long time, put it that way. I'm like the opposite of a slag. I don't hate immigrants, I'm an immigrant, you know? I hate anyone that's going to break the law and disrespect this country, but I don't hate immigrants in general, you know? I'm nearly at the car. Yeah, see, I haven't seen any trans stuff in the schools. It's not in my son's school. And I think if it's done in the right way, then it, you know. Who are these cookers? Yeah. It's calmed down a lot now. I mean, it was freaking mental earlier when it was like over 200 people. I appreciate you being here, Joe. I think Afila's gone, isn't she? But yeah, I haven't seen any trans stuff in my son's school, and I think, you know, I don't really know. Again, I don't know enough about it. It's a form of opinion. I've seen a few things in the news about America. Yeah, but I mean, with the trans stuff, do they teach about gay people? Do they teach about different disabilities? All different topics need to be covered. Mental health, you know. I think mental health and coercive control is huge and should definitely be taught in schools at a young age. I mean, fuck, if it was taught to me when I was younger, I'd be a different person. Recognising red flags and stuff, you know, that should definitely be taught from at least like age 12, 14. I mean, you know, I had a bit of a shit upbringing. I didn't have much I didn't have any guidance, any kind of. Okay, so you're talking about sexualising, so that's different. When do you talk to your children about sexualising? Okay, so sexuality, I mean, I guess so. When do they start questioning it, you know? When do you, I mean, I'm trying to remember when I started, like, you know, having feelings, and that was probably around 13, 14. I guess when you're, I don't know, maybe 13, 14. I don't know. And then every child's different, aren't they? You know, and then you have children with special needs, and I don't know. I think I got sex education when I was 14, yeah. I just remember everyone giggling with a video of a naked man and a naked woman and things were wobbling. Just like, that's all I remember. But you know, I have trans friends, I have gay friends. Yeah. So do we have other adults talk to your feelings about talk to your children about gay feelings? Yeah, but do they do that? Hi, Scientology up north. Do they do that though? I mean, what's wrong with talking to people about gay feelings? If they're at an age where they can understand. I mean, maybe I'm sure there's 14-year-olds that, you know, my brother's gay and he knew he was gay from probably the age of, I don't know, 10 to 12, maybe he would appreciate being able to feel comfortable as himself. You know, I mean, he didn't come out until he was like 20 because he was so worried about what people thought. And I think that maybe it being spoken about openly, not like going, oh, you need to be, they're not going, you need to be gay. Like, it's just, it's natural, isn't it, you know? So, I don't know, it's, I don't see a problem with it. Yay, horses. Beautiful horses. Yeah, they are just kids, but you get to a certain age, don't you? I mean, when you're 14, I mean, it's not like you're showing them porn or anything, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I'm in the car. What is a woman? I think there need to be a whole new chat, you know? I personally, you know, I have a friend that was, in fact, my cousin actually is trans, and they were born female and they're going through transition. So I understand that. No, I'm not driving yet. It's all right. I wouldn't do that. I understand their feelings. It was strange at first because I've known them as you know, grew up and had baths together when we were little and as girls, but it's not something that they've taken lightly, the decision that they made lightly. I mean, they're in their it must be in their early 40s now. So, you know, it's their body and their mind, and I have no right to judge what they're doing, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm bloody thirsty and I'm hungry. And yeah, I'm going to end the live. And thank you. I appreciate everyone for being here. I appreciate anyone who's come here for the first time. It's been nice to hang out with you. And yeah, I'll have to see you again. I don't know when. Probably not for a while. But yeah, check out my other stuff if you're interested in the anti-Scientology stuff. Thank you, mods. Thank you so much, Joe, for being here for so long. Probably catch you guys later. And where the hell is my plug? I'm trying to plug my phone in. And yeah, please double tap the screen, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Any comments are welcome on what you think. Yeah, just be kind. And as Jerry Springer would say, take care of yourself and each other.